Hello, everybody. I'm getting on a little early today, so I'll let a couple of you guys come in. Um, oh, StreamYard got this new thing that it says, oh shoot, wrong thing. Um, let's see. It says touch up my appearance. And I tried it, and it's got me with makeup on, and I don't usually wear makeup. Um, but wanted to come on here and the person that was going to be interviewed for Nakyla canceled. So it's going to be just me. And again, I'll wait for a couple of people to come in. Hey, Miss Sharon. Thank you for being here. You are always such a wonderful, wonderful supporter. And I appreciate you for that 100%. Just wait for some more people to come in. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Come on. Hey, Tony. How's the video? Is it like coming through and is it okay? Because it keeps like freezing up on my end. Can you see it, Miss Sharon? Is it? Oh, okay, good. Let's see, it's right at 7 o'clock, but I know we can be late. I'll just wait for a couple more people to come. Right now, it looks like it's just you and I, Miss Sharon. I've got to get it back up and running with pushing it out so people can come on with the lives. And the reason why I do live, guys, is because I want people to be involved and I want people to be able to ask questions and things like that. So that's why I choose to do it live. So let's see. Oh gosh. Yes, you are so wonderful, Miss Sharon. All right, it's 7:02. It still looks like it's just me and you, Sharon, but we're going to keep it moving. So again, guys, thank you so much for being on and listening to this information about this missing young lady here in Indianapolis. She is, I don't know if you guys can see my shirt. That's my shirt that I had, well, actually that I made for the event. That was there last on February 3rd. So again, wanted to come in here and talk about Miss Nakyla Williams, the person that was going to be interviewed, canceled. I don't think that is something that makes me stop. So I'm going to continue to talk about Nakyla. So let's see if I can share these, share the screen. Haha. I forgot how to do that before. It's crazy. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to her NamUs. Yeah, her name is, so her number is M like Mary, P like Paul, 107987. Her name is Nakyla Williams, female and Black. So the date of her last contact was November 8th of 2021. She went missing at 24 years old from Indianapolis. She's 5'3" and weighs approximately 175 pounds. So her NamUs was created in September of 23, which is wild to me. I was reading this and I'm like, what? But she went missing November 8th of 2021. So it says Williams was last seen in Indianapolis, Indiana on November 8th of 2021. Her disappearance was not reported until November 11th, 2021. The day she left her mother's home in the 4800 block of North Kenmore Road and got into a gray or white pickup truck with a loud engine. She was last seen at a home in the 3400 block of North Leland Avenue. That evening, she left the residence and has never been heard from again. Her cellular phone last pinged along Kentucky Avenue shortly after her disappearance. Her hair color is brown. She's got brown eyes. She has 2 dermal piercings on both cheeks. Also has a tattoo, right forearm, the Lord's Prayer is fully written out. Her left shoulder says Boogie. On her left hip is the number 22. In her wrist is a Tiffany bracelet, marked up with her mother's name, Nakyla, or Nakai, I'm not really sure how to say it, with a heart. Doesn't have any of her clothing that she had on, doesn't list that. And here are various pictures of Nakyla. And those are some pictures of her tattoos. All right. So let's go back and stop the screen. No, Miss Sharon, I haven't heard of that person. But of course, you can always give people the Miss and Struggle information page where they can also go in and send us a message so that we can help. All right, so we went to her NamUs. I also found a channel 59, which is actually I think it was the channel that also did our interviews at the event. So I'm going to go to that so we can read that as well. I don't know what's going on with my computer. So now this was I found this, and this is December 2nd of 2021, where it says IMPD makes progress in searching for missing Nakyla Williams. This is in 2021, and she's still missing as of 2023. So if they're making progress, why is she not found? Why haven't we heard anything else? But I really wanted to read this because it was interesting that they had someone that they were looking into. Um, so far this year, IMPD missing persons detectives have received approximately 3,800 reports of people who have disappeared. This was December of 2021 in one city, 3,800 reports of people who disappeared. This little thing right here really ticked me off. It's estimated two-thirds of them are runaways or voluntary disappearances. This just infuriates me because that's what they always think, that they're runaways. I know this young lady just went missing in I think it was here in Indiana, and I think she was like 12 or 14, something like that. She came back 5 days and was like battered, and they thought she was a runaway. That ooh, that just really like irks me to no end. Who can they say is who can they say who are runaways? They don't know these people. But anyway, the 22-year-old woman's family reported her missing on November 9th, which is different from Namus. Oh gosh, stop giving me these ads. Um, and have waged a social media campaign to find her ever since. Nakyla was last seen, climbing into a gray pickup truck and driving away from her mother's home, and detectives have no proof that she is in danger. Again, infuriates me. How do you know that? I mean, I think her mom knows her child. Uh, Nakia Spurlock Pope has conducted what she thinks of as her own lonely investigation into Nakyla's disappearance. I'm just a mom looking for her baby. That's it, said Nakia, surrounded by approximately 50 family members and friends before walking through a north side neighborhood where Nakyla was last seen. I've contacted the police every day for 2.5 weeks. Pope's private investigation got a public boost this week when IMPD issued a missing persons alert with Nakyla's photograph Tuesday night, and followed that up with another notice linking Nakyla and Beston Howell, the man she was last spotted with, and requested that media in Flint, Michigan publish the notice. Now, let's take it back. She came up missing in November, and then the week of December 2nd, that's when they issue a missing persons alert. Why? Why did it take so long to do that? Does anybody have any answers to that? Because that really floors me. I don't get it. All right. I'm sorry, I'm sharing my screen, but when I share my screen, I can only see the screen that I'm sharing. So if I miss any comments, please don't hold it against me. So it goes on to say, and this is a picture of Best and Howell. A ton of work has been done on this case, said IMPD Deputy Chief Kendall Adams. We had some information from the family that we had to track down to verify that the information was correct. We talked to police in Flint about some information we had about a person of interest there. We talked to the U.S. Marshal's Office. Again, we will be submitting a search warrant to the courts here in the very near future to look at some additional evidence. Our detectives looked at a number of pieces of forensic evidence to include cell phones, bank records, family contacts, things that can leave a crumb trail of an individual's whereabouts. Again, gets me upset. This is crazy. Adams said that the vacation of the original detective during the weeks between the filing of the missing persons report and the posting of the alert, and the inability of the family to reach investigators, may have given the impression that Williams' disappearance was not being worked. Duh. November 11th all the way through today, something has been done. And I'm just this because as a person that has 3 people missing in their family, I don't feel like they understand that that you guys don't do enough for us. It's just crazy. We want to see you doing something. We want to hear you saying, um, Katrina, this is how we're handling the case. I understand that, you know, police cannot tell us everything, but you got to tell us something, which is just freaking nuts to me. It really just, that's the reason why I call it the missing struggle. That's the reason why I came up with that name, because it's like, how do you, how do you, what's the word I want to say? How do you come up with, how do you help them get over the struggles that they have? Uh-oh. Did I lose it? Uh-oh. Are you there? Shoot. I think I may have messed up. All right. So going back over, just letting people know that we, as the family members of the missing, we want to see that police are doing something. Again, you don't have to tell us everything, but you need to tell us something to keep us just feeling good. I mean, you can never feel good when you have somebody missing, but you guys need to do something more. And I hope some police officers and private investigators and detectives and all that, I hope you see this. So it goes on to say, Adams said, let's see, hold on. Adams said, if any family feels that its inquiries into the status of their loved ones' cases are not being answered, those family members should call an investigations supervisor or his office at 317-327-3730. And I think that is a wonderful place to have that number, so we can share that with other family members of the missing that are not, they don't feel like they're doing anything for them. So then I found this on Instagram from Black and Missing. Let's see. We're going to share this screen again. And we're going to do also, here we go. All right. I'm also going to play this clip from Instagram. All right.
Family and friends searched an area Thursday on the east side along the train tracks near Massachusetts Avenue. They looked for anything that might lead them to 24-year-old.
I'm just a mom looking for her baby.
The person that was last seen with Miss Williams, they apparently had a relative that was missing also in the last year for 7 months.
We want to continue to put this information out there, her flyer, the images of the surveillance of the vehicle that she was last seen getting into.
Law enforcement, would not take these cases seriously because they have stereotyped the missing person as being a thug, a criminal, promiscuous, and really responsible for their own disappearance.
I don't know where she's at this point. I don't know if she's dead or alive.
Family and friends searched an area Thursday on the east side.
That, just saying that, it brings tears to my eyes because I know what it feels like. you just don't know where your loved one is. And that's just, I don't know, it's just absolutely hurts so bad. And people don't understand it. They don't understand that hurt and that pain. So I'm going to go and read, because I'm not sure if you guys can see it when it shares this screen because it's small. But I wanted to read what was on that Instagram post. It says, Untold Stories, Black and Missing, The Last Ride, tracing the last moments of Nakyla Williams' mysterious disappearance is now available. I didn't know Black and Missing actually had a show, though. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, but it says the last moments of the disappearance of Nakyla Williams left a lot of unanswered questions for her family and friends. The most important one being, where is Nakyla Williams? Nakyla was just 24 years old when she vanished without a trace, leaving behind a mystery. Doorbell camera footage captured her getting into a light-colored pickup truck on November 8th of 2021. That image is the last her family and friends have seen of her. Investigators believe she may have gone to Flint, Michigan, with the man driving the truck. Since she disappeared, there has been no activity on her social media accounts or her bank accounts. I'm just going back to what Channel 59 said. But the investigation is stalled, and the family is hoping someone listening will provide information that will help bring Nakyla home. Is this a case of sex trafficking? Investigators need more information to determine that. A private investigator is now on the case and has helped open new lines of investigation. That's just like, that's heartbreaking, guys. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but it does hurt. All right, let's go to some questions. Hi, Chris. Chris says that he saw the Charlie Project article and it upsets me. Absolutely, as it should. And that's the thing for me. I want everybody to be upset with these missing person cases, because that's the only way, again, that we're going to have any help from the public as far as getting our family members' names, cases, and faces out to the public. So I'm glad that it upsets you. Hope. Any family members who need a missing person flyer made or printed and shipped to them, the Missing Struggle will also help with if you message the page. And I'm going to get with you, Hope, because someone just reached out to me before I got on this live for a young man that is missing up in Elkhart. And they're going to need some missing person flyers. So we're definitely going to help them out. And if need be, we'll go up there and we'll do some searches as well. So just know, I hope we'll be talking. And then, of course, Miss Sharon is telling Mr. Gideon this case needs to be added to the cold cases group. Absolutely, please do. Am I a member of that group, Miss Sharon? If not, put me in there. Hope you're so sweet. If Nakyla's family members are watching, please know that we are here to help and assist in any way. And any other family members that are missing that are watching this, please know that we are here to help and do as much as we can to help bring awareness. Let's go. Was she active on social media? From what I'm reading on this stuff, yes, she was actually active on social media, and then it just stopped the day that she went missing. Um, right, right. Hope I know that. That's why I was like, if we got to go up there and, put some boots on the ground, we will put them on there. We really will. So please reach out. Oh, of course, Miss Sharon. Of course. Actually, Kat Hope Sharon is the one that reached out to me right before the show about this missing young man in Elkhart. So we'll definitely be boots on the ground for that. Thank you, Miss Sharon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Mr. Chris. I think everything that I've found about this young lady, it's like last year, 2023, I think it was like August or something like that. So for me, when people have missing persons in their family, they push so hard in the beginning. And of course, people don't share a lot of missing persons information. So, we're trying to go hard and, trying to get our family members' names in cases out there. But it kind of fizzles, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I think it's important that we not let our missing loved ones cases fizzle. There is so many family members that are just, all they need is that one share. All they need is that one little tidbit that you may have to find their missing loved one. I'll talk about my sister Kaya. When her car, I'm sorry, I'm nervous. With my hands. With my sister Kaya, her car was found running and abandoned on a railroad track. For those that don't know the story on her case, but Kaya went missing in February of 2020. Her car was found running and abandoned on a railroad track in Plant City, Florida. Now, it was running and abandoned on top of the railroad tracks with the driver's side door open and her cell phone on the ground. This road or street or whatever you want to call it is busy all the time. Like, you can go out there at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and know that you'll see cars. And I don't mean just one car here or there. I'm talking about cars. So there is no way no one saw what happened to Kaya on that railroad track. Like, all we need is that one little tidbit of that person just saying, hey, I saw this car, they bumped her, something. But we really need people to just reach out. Like, you're not going to get in trouble. I know for us, we have the phone number that we use for the missing struggle to bring in any tips and any leads. I have gotten some tips and leads, and of course I give it to the detective and then don't hear anything, but we won't even go there because it just ticks me off so bad. I know you guys see me do these interviews with different people, and then I don't really talk about my sister's case a lot, but that is because I can't get specific information from the detectives because I am her sister. Her legal next of kin right now is her mom. So if she wants to share information with me, it's up to her if she wants to share it or not, is what I'm trying to say. But I haven't forgot about Kaya, and I will never, ever, ever, ever stop advocating for her. Period. Sorry, someone's calling me on. Miss Sharon, I don't know if you're still on here, but I know you're calling me on the video call, but I'm actually on my video still. Okay, sorry guys. But Kaya's mom can share with me if she wants to. So if I give them information, it is what they take and what they move on. Her aunt Hope does a lot for Kaya, a whole lot. Now, we may not get along, but she does very well for my sister, and I'm going to give her props. I keep saying and I hear that. Oh no, not you, Miss Sharon, the other Sharon Young. Sorry. So going back to Nakyla Williams, if you guys have any information about Nakyla, I'm going to pull up some pictures so you guys can see her. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm looking for her pictures. Oh, there we are. All right, let's see. I want to share this screen. And I'm going to see if maybe I can get it big enough so you guys can see. That's little. But there she is. Gosh, these pictures are so small. When I try and, when I try and, gosh, these are so small. But this is what she looks like. So if any of you have any information about, excuse me, Nakyla Williams, please reach out to her family. I hate to say reach out to police because I don't know if they're going to do anything. But please reach out and share her story as much as you can. Please help this family, no matter what. They all need our help. Anyone that's missing definitely need our help. So going forward, as I'm doing these interviews, I'm going to talk about Kaya a little bit. I'll use like the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes to talk about Kaya. And I need to bring up her picture. So Kaya Taylor, again, I know I've said this, but I want to reiterate it. Kaya Taylor is my sister who is missing from Plant City, Florida in February of 2020. She was last seen supposedly dropping her boyfriend off at a friend's house a half a mile from where her car was actually found. Again, it was running abandoned on a railroad track with the driver's side door open and cell phone on the ground. The police was called by a passerby, and they came out and put her car on the side of the road, turn it off, put her keys in there, and put it on the side of the road. And that's where it stayed. They didn't do an area search, didn't call anybody about the car being abandoned. I'll say approximately 10 days later, her shoes that she had on the day she went missing was found underneath, well, like beside a post that had her missing persons flyer on it. So it definitely was not there when we went to search for her. So, and it was under her missing persons flyer. So we know that this person set it there after she disappeared. We do not know what Kaya was wearing. The last pictures that she took were she was in a pink and blue striped dress, and that blue and pink striped dress was found in her trunk after the police gave it back to her mom. Again, I will not ever stop advocating for my sister. I will never stop interviewing others so their names, faces, and cases can be out to the public. I will never stop educating the public about missing persons. For me, I didn't really get involved in missing persons cases until the third person went missing in my family, and that was Kaya. I didn't realize how prevalent it was. I really didn't. And that's why it's my life's journey to make sure that everyone else is aware of what's going on. I want you guys to always be aware of your surroundings. Please, please, please. That is so important. As I say, keep your head on a swivel. So I will show some pictures of my sister. And you can go to any Google search, because that's what I'm going to show you here. This is my beautiful sister. Okay, and this is the pink and blue striped dress. Like I said, that these are the last pictures that she took. And that dress was actually found in the trunk of the car. That's my beautiful sister. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is my sister, and the last person she was seen with was Jason D. Roberts, and it says a year ago, and now it's been actually 4 years. 4 years that she went missing. But this is my sissy. This is my lovely, beautiful, gorgeous sister. About her whereabouts, God, that's gonna make me start crying. If anybody does have any information on Kaya, we just ask that you please reach out to me, her, excuse me. Please reach out to me, the Missing Struggle page, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, if they'll do anything. I'm sorry, guys. That just kind of hit me just looking at those pictures. It just gives me more drive to find my sister. So, I don't know why I cry on all of these. It's just hurtful. It's really, really hurtful. All right, guys. So, talking about Miss Nakyla Williams, again, if you guys have any information about her disappearance, please reach out to the family or the Missing Struggle page, and we'll give that information to the people that need it. I thank you guys so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. And if you will, please share all of the videos, all of the cases. You can always go to the Missing Struggle page and see any of our videos. And we're just asking for shares. We're not asking for anything else. We just really need people to share our stories. And if there's not any more comments, I will go ahead and end this live. And I thank you guys so much for watching, but not this coming Thursday. The next Thursday, we will have David Robinson on regarding his son, Daniel Robinson. He'll be talking to us about that. And I'm hoping that we can get, so many people on here. And just, guys, I just need your help again with sharing all of the posts and all of the posts and videos and the event page. When we have events, it's every other Thursday that we'll be talking to a family member of the missing. If you also know someone that needs to be interviewed, please put them here. I will continue to do my due diligence for any missing persons cases. And with that, I'm going to bid you guys a farewell. Again, thank you so much for coming.